The world of professional tennis is a battlefield of power, speed, and mental fortitude. Every match, every point, every swing of the racket can change a player's destiny. For Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, her historic Wimbledon run had already captured the hearts of millions. She had beaten the legendary Serena Williams. She had dethroned the defending champion Iga Swiatek. She had reached the fourth round, becoming the first Filipino in the Open era to achieve such a feat. She had surged to a career-high ranking of world number 28. She had earned over $1.28 million in prize money. She had received a presidential citation from the highest office in the Philippines. She had become a national hero, a symbol of hope, and an inspiration to millions. But now, she faced her toughest challenge yet. Standing across the net from her at the Mubadala DC Open was a player who represented everything she had worked so hard to overcome. A player who had once defeated her on the biggest stage in Asia. A player who had won Olympic gold and reached the final of a Grand Slam. Qinwen Zheng, the Olympic champion from China, was her first-round opponent. This was not just a match, it was a test of everything Eala had achieved and everything she hoped to become. And when the final point was played, the result was nothing short of shocking. Alex Eala had done it. She had stunned the Olympic champion. The tennis world was in disbelief. The fans couldn't believe what had happened. This is the story of the biggest upset of the Washington, D.C. Open. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The moment the draw for the Mubadala DC Open was announced, the tennis world took notice. Alex Eala, the rising star from the Philippines, had drawn the most dangerous unseeded player in the entire field. Qinwen Zheng, the Olympic gold medalist and former world number 4, was her first-round opponent. The two had history. At the 2023 Asian Games, Zheng had defeated a then 18-year-old Eala in a 3-set marathon, 6-1, 6-75, 6-3, denying her a shot at the gold medal. Eala had settled for bronze, while Zheng went on to win the gold and later the Olympic title in Paris. On paper, Eala was the favorite as the world number 29, while Zheng had plummeted to number 123 due to a right elbow injury that required surgery and forced her to miss significant time. But rankings can be deceptive. Zheng's pedigree was unquestionable. She had reached the final of the Australian Open, the quarterfinals of the US Open, and was known for her booming serve and ability to dictate rallies from the baseline with powerful ground strokes. The match was a classic clash between a rising star with momentum and a wounded champion seeking redemption. The tennis world was watching closely. When Eala and Zheng stepped onto the court, the contrast in their journeys was stark. Eala was coming off a career-defining Wimbledon run, where she had defeated the defending champion Iga Swiatek and reached the round of 16. She was confident, battle-tested, and riding a wave of momentum. Zheng, on the other hand, was struggling to find her form after a year of injury setbacks. She had lost in the first round of the French Open and Wimbledon. Despite this, she had shown signs of life with a quarterfinal finish in Athens. Zheng's approach was simple. She knew she needed to focus on her own game and regain the level she expected of herself. The match itself was a rollercoaster of emotions. Zheng, a player known for her heavy topspin forehand and booming serve, tried to dictate play from the baseline. But Eala, armed with the lessons of her Asian Games defeat, was ready. She took the ball early, flattened out her ground strokes, and hit deep to disrupt Zheng's rhythm. The key to Eala's success was her ability to force Zheng into hitting from lower positions, producing shorter, higher-bouncing replies that fell into Eala's preferred strike zone. The match went down to the wire, with both players refusing to back down. In the end, it was Eala's improved fitness, tactical brilliance, and unwavering belief that carried her through. When the final point was played, the result was a shock that sent ripples through the tennis community. Alex Eala had stunned Olympic champion Qinwen Zheng. The victory was a monumental achievement, a testament to Eala's incredible growth since their last encounter. She had avenged her loss at the Asian Games and proved that she is ready to compete with the world's elite. The tennis world was stunned. The fans couldn't believe what they had witnessed. Social media exploded with reactions, with fans and experts alike praising Eala's performance. Zheng, for her part, was gracious in defeat. She acknowledged that Eala was the better player on the day and that she still had work to do to regain her best form. "It's a good match to play against," Zheng had said before the match. "It's going to be tough. Last time I played against her 3 years ago, that's already a lot of years. So right now it's going to be totally different. I'm just going to play my game, and we will see what happens." The match was a classic example of how quickly the landscape of tennis can change, with new stars emerging to challenge the established order. Eala's victory over Zheng was more than just a first-round win, it was a statement. It was a declaration that she was no longer just a promising junior, she was a bona fide WTA star capable of beating anyone on any given day. The win also had significant implications for her US Open campaign. With few points to defend on hard courts, Eala has a golden opportunity to continue climbing the rankings. She will now face a tough second-round match against either Leylah Fernandez or Magda Linette. The victory also solidified Eala's status as a fan favorite and a global icon. Her matches are now must-see events, drawing massive crowds and generating immense excitement wherever she goes. The Filipino community, in particular, has rallied around her, turning her into a national hero. The upset over Zheng was yet another chapter in her incredible journey, a journey that has captivated the world and inspired millions. Eala's stunning victory over Olympic champion Qinwen is a defining moment in her career. It is a testament to her hard work, her dedication, and her unshakable belief in herself. The win proves that she belongs among the best players in the world and that she has the game to compete for the biggest titles. The path ahead is still challenging, but Eala has shown that she is ready for it. She has the talent, the mental fortitude, and the support of an entire nation behind her. Can Eala take this incredible momentum into the US Open and produce another shocking run? One thing is certain, the world will be watching. For Tennis Pulse, this is a story that transcends the sport. It is a story of ambition, of challenge, and of the relentless pursuit of greatness. Eala is on a journey. It will not be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be tough matches. But if she has the courage to listen, the discipline to improve, and the belief to persevere, there is no limit to what she can achieve. The future is bright for Eala. The tennis world is watching, and the support for Eala has never been stronger. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.